What's up, pretty gang? It's your favorite nail tech, Peaches, back with another video. Today, I'm giving you guys a client update on these toenail reconstructions. I notice a lot of nail techs don't show people long-term or keep showing the same clients over and over, so that's what I'm here to do. This is how my client came to me this particular time the other day. Now, we soaked off her big toes last time, this is what they looked like. I was very concerned about how tall and thick that they were growing. As you guys can see, this is what they looked like the last time after I had soaked them off. I told her, go ahead and see your podiatrist. She kept asking if I can thin her toenails out, which I said, no, that is not in my scope of practice. And so I recommended her to go see her podiatrist, because if anyone can thin the toenails out some, it would be him. So I'm going to explain that process that she went through, and then I'm going to show you guys a clip of her and I discussing. And I really quickly wanted to show you guys, this is what she originally came to me looking like last year. We're going to talk about why do things look so differences. She's had about 3 different types of changes in her toenails. We're going to go through all of that. So let me go ahead and play this clip.
If they grow more, they would just grow more, like, obviously that way, right, but it's never gonna grow completely out. Right. So that was the bad news. Okay. But at least he did say the colors almost completely off.
I will say they definitely look a little bit better than what they
remember, like, the thickness and stuff?
And that's what I was worried about, is that part of it, like, if it continued to grow that way and he can't like fix that, then it would be not safe anymore. But this is looking a lot better. Now, did he say how, like, if you have to keep coming back for it as it grows, or does he think?
No, but I go get seen every 6 months since it's permanent damage. Okay. And since I get acrylic on it, he says it's completely safe, but that's why he gives me, like, time off sometimes, and he'll remove it just so it's grows out comfortably.
Okay, good.
It's like a fresh
leaf. He and I are on the same
so we just kind of take it we kind of take it very slow, because obviously I don't want to be in pain either, so if I don't show my toes for a while.
And that was my concern. Okay. Well, great.
But I'm going on a trip to Cabo, so I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Good. And it's nice that they're a color enough that you can start to do lighter colors again too. I'm sure you're happy about that.
Yes, I was. I was like, oh my gosh, finally there's help. Because I thought the color was going to be permanent too.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, I'm glad he and I are on the same, like, thinking with that. So no, I'm really happy with that. That's why I was saying, I was like, you know what, and he's gonna have to look and see what he can do on his end, because I can't do any of that. I don't have the tools or the legal right to do any of that. So good. Okay, so let's take these off. All right, so let's go ahead and dissect this conversation. So pretty much like I told you guys, she went ahead and saw her podiatrist. This is the person who has been helping her since her original accident. Now, let me explain each incident in detail and give you a little backstory about what we're working with. The first time that she came to me, that's one of the last clips I showed you from April of 2023. She had like a little tiny stub of a toenail. She said that she did get injured and it required a toenail removal of both big toes. Boom. She waited a couple of months. She got the okay from her doctor to get serviced. She came to me. I gave her the okay for acrylic toes. Bam. A couple months later, towards, I'll say August, September of last year, she actually dropped a generator on her feet. Now, that incident was really bad. She said when she dropped it on her toes, it actually crushed her toenails and sent them pushed back into her cuticle areas. So another double toenail removal. She had to wait a couple of months, pretty much the rest of the year. And she came back in January, and then her toenails looked really bad. Like, I was very concerned, asked her questions. She saw her podiatrist, so I did service her, but I was right back concerned when I saw her the very next month. Okay, so basically when you're getting injured and toenail removals and things like that, what happens is it disrupts your growth pattern of the nail plate. It disrupts the matrix and the mantle. That is where the nail actually grows from. A lot of people think nails just appear. They don't. They actually grow from a little pocket, little area that's underneath what would be the cuticle area. what we would call the epidicium area. Okay. And so once that area is damaged, you can either be lucky enough that it's going to still grow back the same, or you can be unlucky enough that it will not. Now you're already playing with your chances when you get just one injury or just one toenail removal. But when you've had 2 separate injuries and 2 separate toenail removals on both toenails, then this is the result that you give. It's not due to fungus or anything like that, as I do not work over fungus. Okay. So the dilemma was, I was concerned about how thick and tall that her toenails were growing. And so as she was coming back to me from February, I want to say January, because I sent her in February actually to her podiatrist because I was concerned. And unfortunately, she wasn't able to get her toenails done for Valentine's Day. I remember that because I was like, look, girl, I know he says they're growing back in and they're on track. And I'm like, I'm seeing them look like a little bit more grown than last month, but they're growing tall. Go ahead and see him. She saw him. She came back, said, everything's okay. I said, okay, I get what you're saying. I said, I'm going to attempt to do acrylic toes, which the pink set I have on my channel. Again, this is not a tutorial. I'm just showing this so you guys can compare to the technique I had to do last time in the situation last time. So I was able to do that. And I told her, girl, the cuticle area is really hard to get to. It's really hard to tuck this acrylic, which means I cannot guarantee how they will last. Okay. So that last time we were going to do a soak off, and I soaked off the big toes. I said, look, I really need you to go see your podiatrist because even though your toenails are growing, the problem is the direction and the thickness that they are growing with. Okay. So that's when she went to go see him again. That was a couple weeks ago. And now she's back with a better result. So basically what she explained to me when I asked her about what the process was, she basically told me he had a tool that was pretty much clipping the layers of the nail away. Now, this is why I want to let you guys know this is not anything that is meant for a nail tech to do. I'm a licensed manicurist. I am not a licensed podiatrist. Okay. I do not hold the knowledge nor the tools to be cutting, clipping, and filing away layers of people's natural nails. Somebody can get hurt. So the whole point of this video is to show you guys exactly how I talk to my clients and what goes on behind the scenes, because people are so interested in these reconstructions and these quote unquote toe BBLs and working over fungus and all this stuff. You guys, somebody can get hurt. Okay. I really wanted to show you guys an update of what my clients come back looking like, what our conversations are like, because again, this is not just an aesthetic thing. Somebody can get hurt if you're not careful. Okay. And someone's life can get ruined. Absolutely. Just from toe injuries. Okay. So nonetheless, she's back on track. I was absolutely amazed what he was able to do. And, you know, I've been trying to explain to her for months that although you're seeing growth, and yes, we'll be hopeful, I've been trying to explain to her, girl, I really don't think they're going to grow any better than this. Not to say the doctor can't make them look a little bit better, but what your growth pattern is, I don't think that it's going to improve. She's been a little bit in denial. She still thinks that they're going to grow back fully, even though her doctor did tell her this is as much as they're going to grow. So honestly, when you have clients like that, you just have to keep updating them, keep motivating them, and keep kind of behind the scenes quietly telling them like, yeah, you know, it's nothing wrong with keeping hope. But remember, if this is all we have to work with, at least we have something that works. Okay. And that's basically what I've done for her. You guys, if you enjoyed this type of video and information, don't forget you can actually join my channel membership to become extra pretty. I'll leave some perks on the screen before the video is out. Remember, it's only $5 a month. I have a group chat and all of that good stuff. I am getting ready to do a virtual class, and members will actually get free access to that instead of having to pay a fee for that. Let me know if you're interested in that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. I definitely plan on doing more. You guys, I told you guys I won't just be doing tutorials, and this is a direct example of that. As always, you guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video.